Construction.
Here.
Utility Management. Lorianne Shankstead.
Here.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody should have in their packet the minutes of last month's meeting. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
Make a motion to pass minutes.
Motion by Greg Pickus.
I'll second.
Second by Barb Boyce. Any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. The bills of $45,587.82 tonight. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. Any questions of the bills tonight?
Ron, I was just going to ask Chris, on there's 2 charges from the city of Lockport. Is that because the one wasn't paid prior month, or?
Right, we never received it in the mail.
Okay.
Any other questions for the bills tonight? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Craig Bincus,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney,
Yes.
Dean Morelli,
Yes.
Ron Alberico.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Any citizens wishing to address the board here tonight? Seeing none, we'll move on to utility management. Utility isn't here tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you raise your hand. Please go up there. Just state your name for the record so we can put it on the minutes.
My name is Stella Knuckles. I just have one question for the $7.50 surcharge that we've been paying. Once Joliet take it over, since nobody was borrowed, will that be reimbursed to us?
That probably is a decision that's going to have to be made after the end of after everything is done. And once it gets to Joliet, we can't make that decision because we don't know what's going to happen yet.
Okay.
Any other questions or people ready to address the board? Okay, seeing none, utility management, we'll skip that since Larry is out of town. Go to 13 construction.
And other than we had this, the communication is down at the canal lift station. So you got a proposal in your packet for Metropolitan to fix that. That's up to you guys. You know, normally I would have just said take care of it, but because of the situation, I figured it's up to you guys. Everything's fine down there. We've had no problem, knock on wood, but we don't have communication with the lift station.
Okay.
Well, Chris, in your opinion, is this something you think that we can hold off on, or do you think this is something that we should get done because you know the situation?
I mean, does anybody know when Joliet is taken over completely, or?
Well, right now, until everything is signed and on the dotted line, it's all tentative.
Yeah.
We're talking November 1st. I'd like to believe it's going to be November 1st. I don't believe there's going to be anything to throw us off the rail, but I hesitate to say yes, it's going to be November 1st.
I mean, to answer your question, I mean, we're still functioning as Lockport Township Sewer and Water, so I would say it needs to be fixed. So we have communication with that. It is sewer, if something happens and, you know, there could be a problem. But I asked the guy, I said, is this, you know what's going on, you know, with the city of Joliet Electric Council? Is it compatible with them? If the guy, people from Metropolitan keep saying yes. Maybe if you wanted to run this past that girl from Joliet, you know, what's that girl's name?
Well, let me ask you this then, if we were to put it off and table it for a month, and would that cause any issues?
If you're going to table it for a month, I'd table it for the rest of it.
I guess the thought was, you know, that would give me time to talk to Ellison and find out.
Yeah, okay.
Situation.
I mean, the only way I can answer that question is, our communication is down. If you ask my opinion, I'd have it fixed. That's up to you guys, so, as a board, so.
Well, I like your recommendation, Ron, that maybe we should just table it for 1 month, get your questions answered from, you know, the city of Joliet, and then, you know, definitely, you know, if something that needs to be repaired, it needs to be repaired, because November still is a few months away.
I guess the other possibility would be to pass it with the, I guess, the saying that if I talk to Joliet and they said, yes, we definitely have to get it fixed, then we have a problem. I could do it before the next meeting, but if they say no, then we'll hold off. Give me, I guess, we can vote on it. Can we do something like that?
I think it'd be better to table it.
Just to table it?
Table it, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, then I would entertain a motion to table that for 1 month.
Can I ask Chris?
Sure.
Chris, when you say communications now, is that like if something goes off or something,
Correct.
you're notified?
Well, that's a problem, yeah.
And right now, that wouldn't happen.
It would not happen, right?
But this is the lift station?
Right on canal.
Okay. And
So
I mean,
if by chance, you know, it gets tripped and stuff, and we're not gonna know
Right.
Because leak all over the place before we get here.
So I mean, but, okay. So the lift station, I mean, is that something that we visit every day, or is that?
it. No, but I would say once a week, like, for instance, with the storms they're calling for, I went to the, you know, we got 2 lift stations that are on natural gas, 2 with diesel. And I went to both just to double check everything's working, there's enough diesel in there, things of that nature. But if say tonight, we got storms, that station went out, and that generator didn't kick on, we would not know. If the storms came on like that, I'd be down there tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, to go check. But
Right.
there could be a period that, you know,
Now, this proposal from Metropolitan, is that? They
Yes,
wrote that
yeah.
proposal? That's in here. And what was
like 42.30 was it, their price.
It's on the last.
so like $4,200 to fix
Right.
it?
We had just had that lift station, I had a guy come out and suck that thing clean, so, in fact, you know, I mean, we've been fortunate, but, you know, it doesn't happen, you know what's going downhill, I mean, that's all I can say.
Insurance policy, it's like that.
Yeah.
Insurance, I guess, you know. I
Well, how old is our equipment that is in there right now, Chris?
Oh, God, I couldn't even answer that. Years,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
we have over.
That much I can tell you it's been years, I don't know. It's like they're always replacing this or replacing that, but they never replace the, you know, whole panel or anything.
And we're not to the point where, like, we could confer with Joliet, with their public works, and say, you know, is this who you would use, or, you know,
Well-
this has got to be something that needs to be
Yeah.
addressed, so.
And the only thing I can say is-
Right.
Metropolitan, what did you ask?
Well, I'm saying, you know, either the city at some point, like
Right.
maybe in November, is
Right.
gonna have to remedy it,
Oh, yeah,
and/or if, like I said, if we confer with them and they say, we'll get it done now because, you know, it's something that, you know, like I said, it's gonna need to be fixed, and why wait till November? So I don't know, like I said, if we could contact them, or do we have any contact with their public works at all? As of yet,
Do
we're
I?
not that far yet.
Ellen's Swisher, I've talked to, you know, she's handled the head of the whole.
It needs to be fixed, I can tell you that.
I
Whether
guess
it
my
be
thought-
for us or Joliet or what. I asked Metropolitan, I said, you know, you're aware of what's going on. Everybody in the business is aware of Joliet taking over this department. I said, is it compatible? He said, yes, it will be. He said, they use this, well, they're salesmen too.
Right,
So, I mean,
right.
they
I'm
could be
just saying.
selling me, you know,
Sure.
God knows what.
Like if the city, Joliet City would be able to handle it themselves, or would they hire it out? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that they would handle it in-house, but I don't know that. I mean, this is
Well, like if
high-tech
they-
shit, you know. It goes to SCADA and all that, so, I mean, you gotta be kind of, I mean, if everything's fine, it's fine, I'm not, you know, he asked my recommendation, I gave that, that's all I can do, but,
I guess my thought, just after rethinking this real quick, this is something with the lift station, which Joliet's going to keep the lift stations going, obviously, they have to keep this system up and running, it has to be fixed. If it was something with the wells, I would be a little bit more hesitant, because they're gonna abandon the wells eventually.
well, with the wells, you could open that interconnect.
Yeah, we can
So,
open the internet, you know, we could put a Band-Aid on the wells, because like I
Yeah.
said, they're gonna abandon them eventually.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, they're capital, they said
But I
that.
don't know if we should Band-Aid this one, because this is something that they're taking as part of the system.
Well, on here, there's a charge on the quotation for $540 for 12 months, which is obviously a service. But 12, I mean, is that something, do we have to take a 12-month service plan with this?
That's what they're telling me, yeah, he told me that, and I says, and that's, you know, again, the person I talked to said it's compatible with Joliet, so that service charge will be applied here, but actually, you can transfer that over to Joliet, which obviously ain't never gonna happen, but,
And that service charge is $40, that's the least of the,
yeah. It's basically like a cable TV bill.
As long as it carries over to Joliet, that's fine.
Well, I'm telling you what he told me, I'm not, you know, it's out of my,
well, I don't know, it's my opinion that maybe we should go ahead and just get it fixed. So we give it to Joliet and with a good feeling of we did everything we can do to get this over to you. I think they have something like this be the,
Well, my thoughts are that Joliet's got a larger system and make everything compatible. We're not sure if this is compatible with Joliet's system. And they're probably gonna be doing some other work on those lift stations as soon as they get, because there's a lot of infiltration near those lift stations with groundwater. So if they're doing that, they may incorporate that into a larger project and do it a lot less, for a lot less money, I think.
all right, well, like I said, let somebody, I guess I could be swayed either way, I don't know, you know.
Ron,
Yeah.
after, like you said, thinking about it, if person in Joliet could be contacted,
That's something
and
we
we
could
could,
tail of the month, and
and
we
we
can
could
talk
tell
about.
them, and I don't know if we have to go a month, like you said, I don't know.
Well, we have to approve it in a meeting, so we have to have a special meeting or a quick meeting. We throw something together,
Right,
just to, you know, get 3 trustees.
like you said, we need to see something go drastically wrong with the lift station and cause some kind of kink in the process of turning it over. But then again, if it's something that Joliet would take care of themselves, maybe we should contact them and just tell them, you know, this is what we've got from Metropolitan. Is this something that, you know, they would rather see us handle right now, or something that we could hold off until they do the changeover? I mean,
Well, then why don't we just table it until you talk to Joliet, and then you have to get 3 of us together to get it approved. Yeah,
Well, special
instead of wait till
meeting
the next
Yeah, I
meeting.
think so.
Okay, well, we do that, then somebody make a motion to table this until we have better answers.
I'll make a motion to table the quote for the repair until you have spoken with the city of Joliet on how to move forward.
Okay.
I'll second it.
I got a motion by Barbara Delaney, second by Barbara Boyce. Can I have a roll call, please?
Dean Morley,
Yes.
Ron Alberico,
Yes.
Craig Bickes,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, moving on to old business. I do have for old business approval of the water system ordinance and the approval of the intergovernmental agreement with the city of Joliet. I put those both on here with the idea from our attorney was going to be able to get the paperwork to us early enough, but I guess the ordinance and the IGA isn't quite done yet.
We're very, very close. We received what I believe will be its finalized comments from the city of Joliet this past Friday afternoon. I looked over them. Everything looks good to go from our end. Carl's going to review it because he, I believe, had a phone call with Allison Fisher Friday afternoon just to finalize some information regarding the lift stations and the right-of-way. And so once that's good, then we should be able to keep the effective date being November 1st.
So we'll just approve all those next month.
Correct, yes, because I don't believe that there are going to be any edits from the contract that they, or from the IGA that they had sent us Friday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess at this point, do we need to move on both of these approvals to table, or should we just go over it? Should we table both of these till next month?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll take a motion to table the water system ordinance.
I'll make that motion
I
to
got a
table.
motion. I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
Second.
second by Barb Boyce. Any questions as to why we're doing this? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Ron Alberico,
Yes.
Craig Bickes,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney,
Yes.
Dean Morley.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Also, I'd like to make have somebody make a motion to table the intergovernmental agreement with the city of Joliet until next month.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions as to why we're doing that? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Craig Bickes,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney,
Yes.
Dean Morley,
Yes.
Ron Alberico.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, going on to new business. I did talk to our attorney, and we talked about the surcharge that was brought up tonight. We talked about maybe we should, since we are moving this over to Joliet, we may want to end the surcharge now. I think there might be some discussion. I know Barb, you would ask me about that, about your concerns.
Right. I just think it's probably best to hold off on that again until we talk to the city of Joliet. And to, I guess, address the lady's question this evening too. That would be my question as well. What would happen with that money then that we have in there? Would that be returned to the residents, or how does that work? Is that,
We have to decide.
okay. Well, when is that decision made then, I
I
guess?
think I'd like to wait until everything is done after November 1st.
Okay.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Then I think it's probably the best time to stop the monthly surcharge then too.
Do you have an opinion on that? Because I'm kind of in favor of ending it now and saving the residents a couple of months of the surcharge that probably will never go to a loan.
Yeah. I mean, we could end it now, but maybe you should check. Are we gonna
I guess
keep it on
we
there
did get
somewhere?
that from our attorney. Did Carl have any opinion on that?
He had mentioned that the board can decide in the future, so that might be something for next month, I believe.
Next month?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to finalize any of the last minute works.
Last minute works.
Mhm.
All right, then.
So I think Joliet's gonna have a totally different rate structure. They're gonna use their current rate structure, aren't they? The
Right,
rate
yeah.
that they use throughout the entire city.
Right.
So that $7 isn't gonna transfer over when Joliet takes over the system.
No, it's,
They probably have a different infrastructure payment
right.
set up, and I'm not sure Joliet's And it's, well, you know, how the bills look like from Joliet. I know what they look like from Lockport, but, you know, they're $15 a month for infrastructure maintenance.
Surcharge, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if Joliet has a surcharge on their bill or not.
I don't know.
That'd be an interesting question, too. All right, then I would need a motion to table that. We're tabling everything today.
I'll make that motion to table till next month's meeting about the surcharge on water bills.
All right, I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. Any other questions about it? Hearing none, can I roll call?
Dean Morelli,
Yes.
Ron Alberico,
Yes.
Greg Bickus,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, so we table this. Okay, now comes the part I don't want to really do, but I have to because we got to, if it does go on to November 1st, and the system becomes Joliet, and we have a standing contract with both 13 Construction and Utility Management. According to the contract, we got to give them 90 days notice on the contract. As much as I hate to do that, that's the situation we're in. So we have to, in the 90 days, will bring us into November in this point in time. So I think we have to make those motions and decisions tonight. So I would entertain a motion to end the contract with 13 Construction to approve.
If I may, the specific motion would be motion to end contract with 13 Construction and authorize council to close out contracts.
Okay.
What was the second one?
And authorize council to close out contracts. For both of them.
We do both of them in one motion.
Yes.
Could we go both?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need a motion to end the contract with 13 Construction and Utility Management, and to authorize council to
Close out.
close out contracts.
I'll second that motion.
I didn't, I'm just asking somebody to make.
I'll make that motion as stated by Ron.
Okay, good, you don't have to repeat it. I got a motion by Greg Bickus,
I'll second.
and a second by Barb Delaney. Any questions or comments on that? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney,
Yes.
Dean Morelli,
Yes.
Ron Alberico,
Yes.
Greg Bickus.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. I want to thank Turkey Construction and Utility Management for all the good work that they've done for this township and for the water district throughout the years.
I appreciate the work. Thank you all.
Moving on to Chairman's report, the only other thing I really have is a little bit of an issue, but we're going to have to work it out. The City of Joliet and the county have been working together to put an open house together. I've got it here, for the residents of the Fairmont community to answer questions about the water system and the change. It's going to be on September 26th. I don't want to put that in writing. She said they're working to put this on September 26th. I'm not saying it's cut in stone yet. But it'll be at the Fairmont School to explain the transition of the water and sewer system and to answer questions. And they're basically, she emailed me if we could get this in our water bill next month, have something printed on the water bill. I got this today about, in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I didn't have a lot of time to work on this. I did find out through, actually Chris has done the legwork on this to find out how we can fit something like that on our water bills. Our water bills, as you know, are just a postcard, and they're pretty filled with everything. There's just a little space on the bottom, and I'm told we can have about 15 characters, maybe, printed on there. So we can put something in 15 characters, and that's including the spaces. I'd like to be able to work something out so it's on the water bill, letting everybody know that this is coming up.
Can you put like a little sticker on like the other side? It's 50 characters, isn't it?
Well, the only problem is the sticker would cover the address, or it cover the bill, everything's pretty, the space on it is pretty well taken up.
I think that we should probably, once you get that together, we should just do a postcard mailing.
Sending postcard?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, I guess.
It might be missing.
Right, 15 characters probably get
It's
this.
not a lot, but like I said, I just got this email today, and I was thinking, boy, what can you do to get this to work? And I thought I'd bring it to the...
I like trustee.
Postcard's not
Yeah.
gonna cost us that much money. We got
That's
550 times.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with the authority of the chairperson of this board to go ahead and approve the spending of the postcard. Can I do that? Or do I need we don't think we can vote on it since it's not a
Yeah.
motion, it's not on the agenda.
Correct, you can't take any action.
So I have the authority to do that as chairperson.
To make expenditures or to
Yeah,
just?
to make expenditures for this postcard.
No, I don't believe so. Because it involves expenditures. I'd have to check.
All right.
And confirm that.
We did have a special meeting, I think, for trustees.
If we have to have a special meeting, I'm afraid that if we don't have a special meeting, we don't have to have a special meeting. The bills are going to go up. When do the bills go up? In a week?
It'll be going out toward the end of the month.
Towards the end of the week. Okay, so we have a little time. Let me see what I can get done, and put the postcard together, maybe I can throw, like I said, I'd like to have a special meeting, I think that special meeting
Well,
is great as hell.
The thing is, Ron, like you said, it's not a date really set in stone right now. You know, because it's not like it really has to go out with the water bill. I mean, it'd be a whole separate.
Right, they have to.
It does say, and I'll just read it.
Once they get the date.
We are working with the county to schedule an open house on September 26th at Fairmount School. So
What
how do you
day
take
does
it?
that fall on?
Working on it.
Weekday.
26th would be a Thursday night. Well, it sounds like we have to say pretty well down.
Right, so I would say, obviously, the contact.
Yeah, that would still come in by the next meeting as
Yeah.
well.
What's that?
That would still be about 2 weeks
Oh, that's
after
true.
the next meeting, so I think you'd be good on that front.
Okay, now we do that. Then I'll get the postcard kind of put together, explaining everything, make sure it's that date, what time. We'll approve it at the next meeting, we'll send it out the next day, and everybody should have it before we leave. All right? All right, the only other thing I have tonight is transferring of the funds. I don't believe we're in any, the recommendation is not to send a check for the infrastructure maintenance at this time. So I would need a motion to not approve the $5,000.
It says to transfer of money. I mean, you don't want to transfer.
Yeah, I'm saying we won't transfer.
Would not transfer. Okay, I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Barb Delaney, second by Barb Boyce. Any questions on the motion? Motion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Steve Marley,
Yes.
Ron Alberico,
Yes.
Greg Bickes,
Yes.
Barb Boyce,
Yes.
Barb Delaney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, we passed some. Other than that, I really don't have anything else tonight. I'm looking, I think everything's working in the right direction with the city, Joliet and county. I just hope everything goes on without a hitch. But I don't see any hitches coming, but you never know. So, other than that, unless anybody else has a question or a comment, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney, second by Barb Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you very much, everybody, for your time.